Here's a fun one. What's the most expensive military helicopter on Earth? Not the president's ride. Not some sci-fi tiltrotor. An actual helicopter. It's the U.S. Marine Corps CH-53K King Stallion. And it can cost well over $100 million per bird, depending on how you count program and support costs. Let me tell you why. 3 massive GE T408 engines pushing roughly 7,500 shaft horsepower each, a max external lift up to 36,000 pounds. The design requirement: carry 27,000 pounds. Think a truck, an M777 howitzer, over about 110 nautical miles in 103-degree heat at 3,000 feet. Room for around 30 troops inside, plus gear. Aerial refueling to keep it in the fight way longer than you'd think a helicopter could. Primary missions? Heavy lift, plain and simple. Ship-to-shore logistics during amphibious operations. Moving vehicles. Artillery, where no road exists, resupplying Marines across dispersed islands, and doing it in high heat, high altitude, salt spray conditions that eat normal machines for breakfast. It's also a clutch player for humanitarian relief. Bulldozers, water bladders, generators, straight to places you can't land a plane. So what drives that eye-watering price? First, physics and materials. Those composite rotor blades are huge, optimized to bite thin air in hot, high environments. The split-torque main gearbox handles ridiculous loads without becoming a boat anchor. The airframe uses corrosion-resistant materials because ships are flying salt factories. Second, brains. Full fly-by-wire flight controls in a heavy-lift helo is a game-changer. It lets the pilot put a 10-ton load exactly where it needs to go with centimeter-level finesse. Even in gusty crosswinds, with software smoothing out the chaos. Glass cockpit advanced flight management autopilot modes that make hovering with a swinging sling load feel less like wrestling a dragon. Third, survivability. Missile warning receivers, directed infrared countermeasures, armor in key spots, crash-worthy fuel systems, self-sealing tanks, basically a layered set of not-today features. Fourth, navalization, folding rotors and tail for carrier decks, marinized wiring, sealing, drainage, and maintenance access designed for cramped hangars and 24/7 ops at sea. That stuff isn't free. Fifth, logistics and scale. It's a new generation machine replacing the CH-53E with a relatively small production run. New tooling, new training pipelines, spares, cybersecurity, hardening. Here's the payoff. No other helicopter can pick up a 27,000-pound load in that heat, for that distance, from a ship, and do it repeatedly. That means you can move a JLTV or an artillery battery from deck to inland firing position before a road exists. You can bridge logistics gaps across the Pacific without building a runway. In disaster zones, you can drop life support where inaccessible used to be a hard stop. Is it expensive? Totally. But it buys a unique physics cheat. Turning ships into floating distribution hubs, terrain becomes a solvable problem. Options save time, options save money, options save lives. That's why the most expensive helicopter wears a crown. The King Stallion earns it.